I'm going to show you how to create a graphic style and apply it to some text. First thing you want to do is create a tiny square. And I'm talking about tiny. Just about like that. Tiny thing. Then I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to determine what color I want my text to be. Let's be kind of patriotic. Let's create a do some red text. And for the stroke, let's make it blue. Now, so we have a tiny square with a red fill and a blue stroke. Now, if you go to your appearance palette, you can see that you can change the stroke and the fill individually. So making sure that this is selected, I always forget that part. You'll see, probably. You can change the fill individually and the stroke individually just by selecting on that layer in the appearance palette and changing it thus. Okay, so now we have a square with a blue stroke and a red fill. Let's change the point size of the stroke. Maybe I don't know. Let's say 3. Okay, so there it is. Now in the appearance palette, making sure that this is selected. I'm saying that for me. You can duplicate that stroke layer just by dragging it down to the new stroke icon at the bottom of the palette. So now you have 2 strokes, but the one stroke is overlaying the other one. So what we can do is change this to a smaller point size and then change the color of the stroke. So now, as you can see in the appearance palette, we have a red fill, a blue stroke that's 3 points, and a stroke within a stroke at 1 point. Beautiful. All right, now go to your graphic style palette. Graphic styles. And drag that little square, that beautiful little square that you created, into that palette. You can see that now there is a graphic style according to how you created it. So let's go down to our text and see what we can do with this. Okay, all I have to do that graphic style is to select on my text and apply that style. So you can see that you can apply that style not only to text but to shapes. Anything that is on your desktop or on your work area, you can apply that stroke to. Now, let me just show you the difference between a big and a smaller graphic style. Let's make this just a little bit bigger. Okay. Now, if I drag that into my graphic styles and apply that one here, let's zoom in so we can see the total effect. Okay, so I select my font and then I apply the style. So you can see that the size of that initial square is completely, it has a great effect. Okay, well let's do this. Let's do something even more fun. Let's go to our little square, make it a little bit smaller. Now, let's go to our appearance palette and you can apply an effect to the individual parts. So let's say we want to change the effect on the stroke, the white stroke. Just select that layer and then go to effect, I don't know, distort and transform. And let's go to roughen. Okay, and we can preview it. You can see that it made a wee little difference. The difference should be kind of small because when you apply this effect to your shape, it could have wide-ranging ramifications. So I'm going to drag that one to the graphic style. Let's see what it does. Where you apply an effect to only an individual stroke. All of a sudden, we have that effect taking place on everything that we apply that graphic stroke to.